Trump has been claiming that he has brought peace to this world. And in fact, he deserves a prize. He deserves to be acknowledged for everything that he has done to this world. And specifically, he's been talking about putting a stop, putting an end to 5 wars. And that's the narrative that has been going on. But David begs to differ. David is a Nigerian journalist, and when he was asked this question, the claim that Trump has been making, he said, quote, "Trump is a disingenuous person," end quote. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Very often, the mistake is made to sort of shield Donald Trump almost from valid criticism by saying, well, maybe he has someone who's in his ear telling him the wrong thing. I don't think he has someone in his ear telling him the wrong thing. I don't think he's a stupid person at all. I don't think he becomes the president of the United States of America by being a stupid person. I think he's a dishonest person. I think he knows very well that he has done no such thing that he's claiming to have done. But in the time-honored tradition of U.S., I guess, imperial way of dealing with the world, there's this idea that the actual material facts of the matter don't necessarily need to have any correlation whatsoever to the narrative that is being floated.
Yes, Trump has been claiming that he has put an end to this 5 wars that he keeps claiming. But when you look at it on the ground, when you look at the people, they're still going through it. What exactly is putting a stop to a war if the conflict has continued, if there are still reports that people are being unalived, raped, and children are losing their lives? What exactly is the description? What does that mean to you, to stop a war, to bring peace to the world? But when you look at the people on the ground, they're still suffering. And that's exactly what David was addressing. But there's also another argument. People keep saying that Trump, maybe he is shielded, he is sheltered. The people that are around him, that are advising him, are the ones feeding him these lies, are the ones giving him this narrative. It's not really him. But David disagrees, and I get it. Trump is not a foolish man. As he said, he's not stupid. He knows what exactly is going on. But as you know, politicians only talk about the things that benefit them. They pick and choose which narrative to focus on and what to talk about. They could care less what's happening on the ground as long as they get applause from the crowd that they want the applause from. The people that put them in that position, the people that hopefully will continue to support them in their eyes. So they'll do anything and everything to push that narrative. And to be honest, for so long, it worked, especially because of the mainstream media. The Western mainstream media is a tool that has been used to push a narrative because there was no one challenging that narrative. We didn't have social media a few years back. Even if we had it, it was never used to the extent that we're using it right now to share information, right? It was just to communicate with your family and friends. It was never to this degree, using hashtags, making sure that the rest of the world know exactly what's happening on this part of the world. We've never been in this position. So right now, politicians are finding it challenging to push the same narrative they've pushed for a long time, because once they said this is what happened, everyone believes that is what happened, because they'll share it across all the Western mainstream medias, and that's gonna be talked about over and over and over every day, to the point where everyone in the world, or at least the ones that have access to TV and satellite, that's all they know, or radio. Everything that we hear is programmed perfectly in the way that they want us to hear it. They control everything that we hear. They used to, at least. Nowadays, it's becoming very hard for them. But still, they manage to shut down people that they don't like. They cancel you, they shadow ban you. There's still ways that they are controlling the narrative, but not as much as back in the days. So basically, even though Trump is claiming that he has put a stop, put an end to 5 wars, we see what's going on the ground, because there are still people reporting from the ground and sharing with us what exactly is happening. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about what Trump is claiming and what the